Hello, hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to either my audio, Scorpio X888, or my visual, Kate Carr on YouTube. I appreciate you either way, whether you're a new viewer, returning viewer, all of the above. I'm so grateful that Hello Miss Universe decided to sprinkle you into my sphere, and now we can connect. And I'm excited for this week's video, so let's just hop right into it. So as you can see by the thumbnail, the title, etc., this week we're talking about Barefoot Music Country Festival. And if you're like, okay, what is that? What is that, Kate? I didn't know you were a little country gal. Summertime, I am straight up country gal, okay? And especially because of Barefoot Music Country Fest. Obviously, it's cliche, but you know, life is about experiences. And you know, I definitely am somebody who loves to travel or go to events or go to, you know, concerts and stuff like that. I genuinely love and enjoy that. And you know, creating the memories. Who doesn't, right? Obviously, duh. I have been so thankful, or I'm thankful that the last couple years I have been able to not only experience, but also spread the word about this festival. And I'm gonna have these memories for the rest of my life. And I'm just keep getting the memories. And I'm just so excited for June of 2023 because Barefoot is back, baby. And listen, we're gonna tell some story times. We're gonna share some artists. I'm gonna just lay out the years that I have gone to Barefoot, and you know what? If you stick till the end, you can learn how you can win 2 free tickets. I'm so excited to talk about this, and I'm so thankful for Barefoot to be able to connect with them and partner up with them and to be able to share and also share the experience with others. I've done giveaways every single year since they've been around, and I just get so much joy of being able to give tickets out and also experience the concert myself. And it's just so much fun. I'm probably gonna say that a million times, but it truly is such a fun time. Looking forward to this since last year's. And literally it's right around the corner and you have a chance to win some tickets too. So stick around to the end of the video. You'll learn how. In 2021, this special place of Wildwood, New Jersey, there is this country festival that has been happening every year for the last 3 years, and I'm so excited for it to keep going and going and going and going and going and have the hottest names of country literally in Wildwood, New Jersey, and just being able to experience it all. I just want to talk about each year that I've kind of been there, the amazing artists who I've been able to see, the amazing artists who I have grown to love because of Barefoot, and just all of the above. I might, I don't know if it's considered a hot take. I don't even know if I fully believe it myself, but as of the moment, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Concerts versus festivals? We're going festivals, baby, because of the experience that you get at a festival, and it's like so much different than a concert. And if you've been to a festival before, which I feel like that's such like a broad like thing to say, like duh, but also like I don't know who's been to a festival, I don't know who's been to concerts, I don't know, but the festival like aspect of it all is so freaking cool because one, it's usually multiple days long, so you got a weekend packed of all the fun, jazzy stuff going on. You have something to look forward to, like, every single night. And not only that, I think my favorite part of a festival is learning about new artists that, like, maybe I've heard on the radio, like, here and there, or maybe I've never even heard of them before, but falling in love with their live performance and being like, I'm ready to support that artist. I am ready to like share this artist with everybody. Like everybody has to listen to their song, and that's exactly what Barefoot has done for me over the last couple of years. I've learned about new artists. I've unlocked a love for like existing artists that I never really would have like kind of like maybe went out of my way to listen to more or anything like that. I'm so excited just to share with you guys like my memories, and I want you guys to be able to create these memories for yourself too. So like I said before, definitely be sure to go ahead and enter the giveaway that I'll be releasing at the end of the video. Okay, so my first year at Barefoot, the lineup, incredible. Freaking incredible. And that was their first year. It's like literally like round of applause, Barefoot community. Literally I remember waiting in line and being like, oh my gosh, like one, like, oh, I got the hookup, like, thank you, Barefoot. And then two, being like, all right, who are we gonna see? Like, we know the lineup. Like, what even is in there? You walk in and it's literally on the beach. Like, come on, a beach concert in the beginning of June. What a way to freaking kick off the season. And literally you walk in and the vibes are just so high. Everybody's just so excited to see every single performer, and like, you know, people are just here to have some beers, have some fun, have their cowboy and boots and hats on, and, you know, just ye freaking haul it up. I remember walking in and the vibes were just so high. Everybody's so excited to see their favorite performer, or, you know, just people are talking and people are like giggling and just having a great time. There's photo ops, there's great food, there's beers, there's all the fun. There's just so much fun around. But I truly did not know what I was getting myself into. Okay, let's go through these artists that I was able to see. There was actually a like XTU was doing a what's it called? I don't know. They were doing like a giveaway type of thing. So basically a certain amount of people were able to get on top of this like top platform thing. So you're actually able to like see the overall, like you can see the stage, but you can see like the whole beach basically. Like you're high up. And me and my peeps, we propped up there basically like the second half of like the whole night, because we're like, this is one, an amazing spot. Two, you're not overly crowded. Three, I could see my people, like the performers, so much better because I'm obviously at an elevated level as opposed to being like farther back in the sand and stuff. And like, it was truly a full experience. Let me rattle off some names for you. We got Miss freaking Carrie Underwood, Leonard Skinner, Jimmy Allen, John Party, Zach Brown Band, Lee Bryce, Dan and Shay, Ingrid Andres, Tracy Lawrence, Billy Carrington. He actually did not show up that year, but that's besides the point because we got a double John Party performance. Jimmy Allen, I think it was Jimmy Allen, John Party. We got a double performance from somebody, but I remember that being, okay, that makes up for it. Mitchell Tenpenny, Chris Lane, Lindsay L, Colt Ford Co, Hi Belly, Levi Hunnan, Robin Adelini, Dave Band, DJ Slim McGraw. DJ Slim McGraw was a DJ and he was DJing it up. Cameron Marlowe, Corbett Jackson, Outlaw Apostles, Warwick McZeek, Wyatt Durrett, Chris Bandy, DJ Slice, Carol Miller, Colby Oakley, Phil Jim Box Rehab, Leo Brooks. Okay, so that was literally the whole lineup, but we're gonna talk about some couple main names we got here. Let's start off with Miss Carrie Underwood. We all know the legs, the beautifulness, the goddess, like, it's all true. It is all true. She was, I want to say she was either, I think she was the Saturday night, listen, it was a couple years ago. My brain's not remembering it correctly. I remember it, but I don't remember her exact lineup. But I think she was the Saturday night closer. And, I'm literally, look, my legs, they have chills right now remembering her, because everything that you think about Carrie Underwood, it's true. She's gorgeous, she's stunning, she's glowing, she's got the legs, she's got the performance, she's got the voice, she's got it all. Now picture this. You've been vibing all day long. You got your toes in the sand. You don't care what's actually in the sand, but you know, you got your bare feet, toes in the sand, you got your beers in your hands, and you are having a great time. You're buzzing, you've been going all day with your best pals, and Miss Carrie Underwood takes the stage. Literally left us speechless. She is such an amazing performer, and not only, it was perfect. Literally, it started downpouring during, I literally just said it was perfect. Now I can't remember. I could be telling false, but I'm 90% sure. I do remember it being dramatic and it raining. I want to say it was before he cheats. Yeah, it had to have been before he cheats. Yeah, it started downpouring before he cheats, and she was feeling it so hard. Like, the rain made it that much more fun because, like, you know, rain in the summertime, it's just, everybody's vibing. Everybody's having a great, fun, good time. And literally, she killed her performance, and, you know, everybody's just vibing and, like, also just, like, staring at her, like, goddessness, and we're like, freaking Carrie Underwood, who is she? Like, literally, she is absolutely just amazing, and I'm just like, wow, that's so cool that I was able to see Carrie Underwood perform, because I mean, I don't think I would go out of my, like, I would have gone out of my way to see many of these artists, like, in a concert. But then again, coming back to the festival part, which I will come back to later, like this whole point, literally, it just made me like fall in love with her even more, because everybody knows Carrie Underwood, everybody loves her, everybody loves her hits, but that festival just made me fall more in love with her. And not only that, you make friends. I made a friend that literally, she was vibing with her parents. Hey Lexi, if you're watching this by chance or listening to this by chance, great person. We were all vibing, like we were hanging out. Sadly, she wasn't able to stay for like the last night, but like that's so much fun too. Like festivals, you're meeting people, you're meeting new friends, like everybody's sharing a common interest, because like, you know, you're going to this festival, so obviously you probably like it in some sort of way, and you meet new people, and like that's so much cool. That's so cool. That's so freaking cool. Sorry, I'm like having like a out of moment like realization now. Like it's so cool. So yeah, Carrie Underwood, pouring down rain before he cheats, like jamming out. Like it was such a great way to end the night. So that's Carrie. Leonard Skinner, obviously it's a really big band. I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't pay much attention. I just know it's a big band, and I know they were good. I was just like, I just wasn't vibing to them as much as I did with Carrie. Jimmy Allen, he is so freaking cool, and that is a artist that I never would have actually listened to had it not been for the festival. And like he's definitely grown over the years, like his name and like the country like fest, or like the country like world, like he's gotten bigger and bigger, but like he was like smaller at like the time, and like that just helped. That's so cool too, because like it also helps these artists like get their names out and become those like, you know, next level artists. And Jimmy Allen, he was giving the most, I'm probably gonna say vibes a million times, but like think of like a happy, good going, happy-go-lucky guy. Like that is Jimmy Allen, and that poured through his performance, and I freaking loved that from him. And I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he was replacing Billy Currington, so I'm pretty sure he double played. But either way, great performer. I would like go and see him in concert. And it's cool too, because I watched The Voice, and Jimmy Allen actually was a special guest, like a guest a guest, what's the word? I watch it, you would think I would know. Like a mentor. He was a mentor last season, and that's so cool, because like me and my boyfriend were like, that's Jimmy Allen, now he's a freaking mentor. That's so cool that he's like blown up, and also like we got to see him live, and like we know his vibes, and like, you know, like when you see like somebody in concert like perform, and then you're like, yeah, I saw them live. Like I don't know, at least I do, I get that like, yeah, I saw them live. That's such a cool like thing, just being like, yeah, I saw them live in person, and now they're on TV. That's cool. I don't know. Let's move on to the next. John Party, he was fun. I don't have much to say about him, honestly, but not in any type of way. It's just like, he was fun, he was cool, he had the hits, and, you know, sung along. Who's next? Whew. Zac Brown Band. They are somebody that I've seen live before, but they are amazing. I can't go on a super long spiel about literally every single artist, because this episode will be 5 million years long, because I'm still on the first year. But that just shows like how amazing Barefoot is in putting together a great festival. Like this is their first year, and they're having all these people, like, hello. Zac Brown Band, they are so like genuinely like cool. Like, I don't know, when you listen to them, they're like, you're cool. And not only are they cool, like their vocals are just out of this world. So I'm very grateful to have been able to hear them live again and just have them in my ears. Lee Bryce, another guy, thumbs up. I give him a thumbs up. Nothing much to say. He was an amazing performer. I don't remember much from him, but I remember him being good. Ingrid Andres, she is a freaking slay girl, boss, cool girl, cool. Everybody's cool, okay? Everybody's just freaking cool. She is, I never listened to her at all, like, prior to anything. Like, I barely even, like, knew who she was, honestly. But she performed, like, earlier in the day, and oh my god, she just, like, takes you over. You're like, oh my, who is this girl? Why is she, like, not blasting everywhere? She's just, like, she's, like, Rocky, kind of, like, not Rocky, like, Balboa, like, Rocky. She's just really cool. Who else do I want to talk about? Chris Lane, he was really good, too. Alright. I think I'm gonna, alright. This is me, like, thinking out loud. I'm gonna end it with this last group, and then I'm gonna move on to the next year. every single artist that has ever performed that I've watched at Barefoot, like, I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you, but I'm so grateful to have been experienced my ears to your music. The last one I'm going to end with on 2021 is Dan and Shay. They are, I don't even know, like, I'm about to start tearing up because of how beautiful they are. Literally beautiful. Beautiful souls, so cool. Again, everybody's so cool. That's the only adjective I know is cool and vibes. But my one peep that I was with, like, she's a big Dan and Shay girl. So obviously, like, gonna look forward to Dan and Shay. They're headliners, so, you know, we're gonna get, like, good seats for them, whatever. We're on, like, the elevated part of the beach while we're watching them, seeing the whole experience, like, right there. And their voices are just so magical. Fell in love with them. They actually had a concert the following weekend, I believe. It was either the following weekend or the weekend after. Literally at, like, the Wells Fargo Center. Bought tickets, went and saw them there. And also, like, Ingrid Andres was there too. So, like, we were like, hell yeah, that's so cool that we were like, yeah, we just found out these new, not even, like, found out about Dan and Shay, but, you know, like, want to experience these people more. And, like, Barefoot brought that to us. Like, being able to just experience these artists and the gifts that they truly freaking have. I recommend all of those people I just said out loud to see you live in concert, especially Dan and Shay. Whew, there's something else. Okay. And what's even more awesome about it is, like, when you're in Wildwood, yeah, you have the boardwalk. So, like, and then you obviously have the freaking beach, which is, like, a massive beach. So, like, you can literally, like, do so much in your day and get, like, so much done. And then also, like, see amazing freaking performers, like, literally a couple hours later, like, literally let me know if you guys want recommendations for Wildwood, if you're just, like, trying to go to this. Like, there's so many good, like, spots to hit and things to do, or literally just soak up the sun right before you're about to head in and, like, grab some drinks with your friends and freaking dance around and just sing your booties off. That's why it's so cool that it's literally on a beach in Wildwood too, because it's, like, literally you got the whole boardwalk. Like I said, you got the beach. It's just so well thought out, and I just love them. Okay, all right, let's move on to 2022. So what's cool too about you have it's like a wristband type of deal. So it's like it starts earlier in the day, and, like, usually how, like, concerts or just festivals work is, like, the, like, smaller performers will go on earlier in the day, and then, like, as the night goes on, it's, like, bigger performers and, like, headliners, right? So when you have your wristbands, like, you can, like, go in and out. Like, obviously you're gonna have to wait and go through security and stuff like that. But last year, I actually went earlier in the day, and I found out about a smaller artist that I never even, like, again, never even knew of, never thought of, or anything like that. And it was really cool because, one, like, earlier in the day too, it's, like, obviously, like, a little less rowdy's not the right word. There's less people there because it's early in the day, but they have, like, tents. They have so many, like, freebies you can go around. Me and my friends, we were literally just, like, popping around all the tents and getting our free Coca-Colas and free fans and free stuff. You get scratch-offs, you get duffel bag. There's stuff there to win, which is always fun. Who doesn't love a freebie, of course? But then I also, one of the earlier performer days was Cooper Allen. He is somebody that I was like, he is so cool. He's so fun. He's young. Like, he's just so cool. So that's one of the people from 2022 that I, like, found out about, like, a new person, and I was like, I need to start listening to him. Who else we got? And also, I was very thankful to have been VIP last year too, which was even cooler, if cooler could get cooler. I was able to get very, very close to these performers and to be able to experience Barefoot at, like, a whole different level. So I'm very, very thankful for that. And to that, I was able to experience Jason Aldean, great performer. He's fun, he's funky, he's fresh. Eric Church, Cole Swindell, Dustin Lynch, Walker Hayes, Fancy Like Applebee's. He brought, like, his kids out and they did, like, the whole TikTok dance. It's like, again, so much good vibes. Chris Jansen was awesome. Also, who I really have to talk, like, who I really have to talk about from last year, and Barefoot, like, for you, Florida Georgia line. I genuinely got teary-eyed. I'm probably about to get teary-eyed again because of this is the cool thing about music. Like, your body just experiences like a whole, look, do you guys see this? I didn't force that. It just kind of came out because of my memory. That's so cool. That's a side note. Our bodies are so cool. Our memories are so cool. Like, literally me just remembering Florida Georgia Line's performance brought a literal happy joy tear to my eye, and my body just like felt like me. But again, thanks to Barefoot for getting them and being able to see, they are the two, like, one of the duos that are just so pure, and like they're just such buddies. Like, they literally were so happy to be there. They were so happy to perform, and they wanted to perform for their audience. They wanted to give it their all, and I felt that through their performance. Like, you just feel it. And that's like a group that, like, you know, everybody knows Florida Georgia Line, I feel like, because they have a lot of radio hits. Even if you don't listen to country, like, you know who Florida Georgia Line is probably. But, like, again, the beauty of festivals, it just makes you fall more and more in love with these artists, and it makes you cry a year later thinking about them and thinking about their performances. It is truly incredible, the artists that Barefoot is able to bring to us in the festival, and it just keeps getting better and better each year. This is the last person I'm going to talk about for 2022, and there's kind of a funny backstory, I guess. Bret Michaels. I thought this was like kind of randomish, but he's like a rock, I guess, yeah, rock guy. But I used to have a weird, when I was younger, I used to love Bret Michaels. Like, when I was like literally like 7, like, I don't know, I used to watch Rock of Love. Like, who was a 7-year-old watching Rock of Love? I don't know, me and anybody else who grew up in 2009 probably. But the second that I heard Bret Michaels was going, I had to send it to my mom. I was like, Mom, look who we're seeing live, freaking Bret Michaels. Like, are you kidding me? I'm just like, I used to love you when I was 7 years old. Like, it is so weird, but like, it's such a, like, it's a full circle moment, because then, you know, Barefoot was able to like kind of like heal my inner child in a way. I didn't actually get to watch him perform because I was waiting in the like admission, or not the admission, like the line to get in, and like the timing that I got there, and like the time you had to wait and stuff like that. Like, basically, like, I didn't get in enough time, which was fine, but like, I heard him live, and that was enough to give joy to my 7-year-old self. So thank you, Barefoot, for getting Bret Michaels as well. I definitely recommend like going earlier in the day, at least for one of the days, because it is a 3-day festival. So like, go early in the day, experience like the smaller artists and see what they're about, because you could unlock like a new interest and, you know, just new artists to love. And also that gives the new and upcoming artists like so much support, and being able to spread like the words about them too, which again is so cool. I have to put a cool factor or a cool counter in this for sure, because like, how many times have I said that? But I truly have no other words to describe these artists and just Barefoot Country Music Fest other than just so cool. Like, literally cool. I mean that from my core. It's so cool. Yeah, I recommend going early in the day, not only experiencing, you know, the new artists, but also like, you know, get your merch. Go get some fun drinks. Go to maybe like a snack stand that you wouldn't have like later in the night, because, you know, like, I don't know, there's lines or something. Go and enjoy the activities that they have going on. They have so many, like I said, giveaways and like spin the wheels and all that fun stuff. Go early in the day one day and experience that. I definitely recommend that. Wait, what? I was about to hop into 2023. I haven't looked at the lineup very recently. I knew the big names, and again, I will go through them and tell you who I'm excited for and why I'm excited. But I actually just scrolled down to the bottom and saw like the, you know, like the smaller artists that I was talking about. I'm so excited. Like, this is so cool. All right, so last year, like I said, I watched The Voice, and we all know Blake Shelton is a big coach there. Or maybe you don't, but Blake Shelton is one of the main coaches. And not only is he headlining this year, so like I'm so excited to like see Blakey boy like do his thing, like God's country. We're waiting for it. I'm so excited to see him live because it's like you see him on The Voice all the time, and like obviously Blake Shelton's a huge freaking name in country. So again, shout out to Barefoot for literally making this lineup. Like what the heck? But not only am I super excited to see Blake Shelton, of course, but this is so cool. Okay, Kate, get to the point. Why is it so cool? What are you so cool about? Last year, the winner of The Voice, he was on Blake's team, a big country guy. His name was Bryce Leatherwood. Literally, like, Bryce Leatherwood, how much more country could you get? Like, he was born to do country music, and, like, he was an amazing performer. Like, go check out his Voice performances from last year, and then come back and get your Barefoot tickets or enter or whatever, because you need to see this man live. He is one of the performers. That is so cool to me. I know that he's gonna be coming out with Blake. It has to happen. Like, I'm predicting that. Like, he's coming out with Blake. He has to perform with him. Even though Blake's definitely gonna be like a later in the night, like later in the weekend thing, he has to come out because that is literally Blake's guy. Like, genuinely like Blake's guy. He had like his I'm so excited to see Bryce freaking Leatherwood. That's sweet. Okay. So now that I got those jitters out, vibes are being raised literally just by looking at this lineup. Okay, let's get into who I'm excited for this year. June 15th to June 18th, 2023. Who is Kate excited to see this year? I'm excited for my mind to be blown. I'm excited to fall in love with more of these small artists that I haven't even known of. I'm so excited to see these big artists perform and me be like, I love you even more. So we got freaking Blake Shelton. That's all I gotta say. Blakey boy. I want him to call me buddy. That's all I know. I want him to point me out and be like, hey buddy. Because that's all he says on The Voice. And I'm like, I would love for him to call me buddy. Kid Rock. Okay. It's kind of like the Bret Michaels vibe with me. Not so much that like I was in love with Kid Rock, but you know, Kid Rock, he's a huge freaking rock name. But I say he has a special little place in my heart because my mom, I grew up with her. She passed away when I was younger. I got a tattoo for her, you know, just to point it out, I guess, if you guys really wanted to know. But a song that really brings me back. Ooh, we're getting teary-eyed about Barefoot Country Music Fest. Look, I'm not even there yet and I'm already crying. I'm excited to cry while I'm there. Kid Rock, he has a song with Sheryl Crow, Picture. It's a very, very popular song. But that song always resonated with me, with my mom and like her house when I was little. I literally haven't, like, I don't know why exactly, but maybe it was just the hot tune at the time because obviously early 2000s. I'm sure the time that it came out, it was just very popular. But that always, like, that song brings me back to my mom's house and like, you know, just the times I've spent with her as a child. So like, I'm excited to hear that song live. Freaking rock on. Darius Rucker, this man has the vibes. I'm excited to listen to all of his hits nonstop, probably for the whole weekend, because he's obviously, again, a huge country name. But, like, he's so fun. And, like, all right, Darius Rucker, we just love him. We have returning people, too. We got John Party again. And we also have Lady Antebellum. Sorry, I know they changed their name, but like I know them by Lady Antebellum. Don't really like listen to them like recently, but I know that, you know, they're gonna play some hits and I'm gonna be like, okay, this is like a side note, I guess. It's not even that much positivity, but like, I'm not putting on Lady A, but do you guys remember this one text thread? This is like a vivid memory in my mind with Lady Antebellum. And it's not even like with a Lady Antebellum specifically, it's just with their song. There was this one text thread that went around in like maybe like 7th or 8th grade. And it was like the saddest thing in my freaking text messages that I've ever received. It was about like a sad baby story. I'm not even gonna get more into depth, but like a sad baby story. And the freaking forward text thread chain had the song, you know, that song. Like, how freaking, that, Oh, that's obviously a very sad song, but like that song is just stuck in my brain. And the connection with Lady Antebellum to that 7th and 8th grade text thread. So whoever started that, why would you do that? But I'm excited to hear their new hit stuff. We also have, again, Jimmy Allen. And Jimmy Allen, like I said, guest mentored on The Voice last year, and also when Bryce Leatherwood was doing it. So I'm just predicting this trio. I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I feel like it's gonna happen. A trio concoction of some sort, and it's gonna be freaking fire. Fire, fire, fire. I'm so excited for this year. I'm so excited to soak up the sun. I haven't been to Wildwood since, I think, like November. It was in like the cold months. So like I need me some sun rays. I need my toes in the freaking Wildwood sand. I need them dug deep. I need to be listening to Bryce Leatherwood and Kid Rock and all of the above, and Blake Shelton and Lady Antebellum and Jimmy Allen and everything. And I want you to listen to them with me too. Be sure to head over to my Instagram and my TikTok. I'm going to be hosting a giveaway, and you will be able to see these people live in Wildwood, New Jersey on the weekend of June 15th through 18th. So if you are down to enter, go over and follow the rules on my post, and be sure to enter and support Barefoot Music Country Fest, and grab your tickets while the supplies are still there, while everything's still going. You will have an amazing time. A beach festival in the beginning of summer. Just picture it. The rays are beaming down at you. You got 2 cold ones in your hands. Alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whatever you desire. You're vibing with your besties. You're about to listen to some amazing live music. What more could you want? What more could you want? Nothing. That is a way to spend a weekend. And I'm so grateful again for Barefoot to be able to partner up with them, and to be able to not only experience it myself, but to be able to share it with you guys, and being able to have you guys experience this with me and feel this joy that I'm feeling, okay? I want all of us to feel this joy. Thank you so much for watching and listening and just experiencing Kate Carr and Barefoot Music Country Festival. Thank you for reliving those memories with me. Thank you for getting excited with me. Thank you for crying with me, apparently. I don't know. Let's cry together June 15th through 18th when we hear very good freaking artists and we want to cry our hearts out, because music is amazing and I love music and I love experiencing. And you know, life is just great, okay? All right, keep the good vibes going. I did this way too many times, so that means I need to stop recording and stop talking. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!